Okay. So in the let's see how we can use this break statement and continue statement and pass statements in Python. But only this works in the loops only, but it not works in the conditional statements, that is ifs and elifs. So I'll just take AB equals to one list. I'll take now 1, 2, 3, 4, and SLP is there. So I'll just use one variable here. So because for iteration, how it works, the Windows is first for and the variable and the in keyword will come. So that in will help you to get the each value from the sequence. It will assign to this variable. Now the first iteration, the one will be give this into I from this variable. So this the iteration will work. So now here I use one if condition. Suppose in my sequence, that is in my list, if there is any character, or like any string, that is SLP, I'm just taking, if it is there, then just come out of that. So suppose, one sec, here I will just pass few more things. Suppose in this string, I want to get the proper string where it is there. So if I use I equals to SLP, checking whether the SLP is present inside of this list or not. Maybe you can see like just for we only have only eight values, right? Suppose if we have some thousands of values are there in our list, like we can do that manually, right? So using if for loop and we're using the if condition to check that. Now here, so what it will do means, so let's see, I just want to print till SLP. I just want to print till SLP what it is giving, but it will not work because here itself till, okay, I'll just use this one. I'll just use only print statement before the if condition. So I just want to see what type of values, like what are the values will coming to store in this IE and it is printing. Desktop Python scripts. It's fourth day. So just taking that. So let's see. Command prompt p by fourth. Sorry, you got it. Like when you click on tab, we're getting the extra name, right? But it will consider the first files. There is one more shortcut, guys, to fetch the direct, like what are the files present inside of this one. Use this dir of. You will learn this type of comments also in these such classes. So now you can see just what is our file name py. So we have to, if you just give only f, so there are number of two files are there. It will take the first one. So if you just give just one more letter add, now it will give the complete file of that. Just clear, not clear, clearless. py4. So now just run. See, it is just telling, it is just coming here till just printing only the few lines, like where just check the condition. So after checking the condition, it is coming inside of this, then it is break. So we just break the complete list, like where the condition is satisfied. I want to terminate the complete program or terminate the iteration. So it is stopped till here only. See, because after the 5 and 6 values are not printing. So this break statement will break the complete complete iteration, as like it will terminate the program as well. So, but one more thing, this break statement always give the last statement. So now suppose to use this one. So here just I use pass only, just for now. Here if I use this break, now let's see this one. So it has stopped the program because the break will always stops the iteration. So that's why you have to give this break statement at the end, last statement only. We'll discuss about pass, continue and all. For now, just see the break always should be in for loop. Suppose, for now I'll just okay, let it be. Just comment. here AB, sorry, again AB, var equals to some value SLP. I'm just checking what's one variable. If var equals to SLP. Let's see whether it will work or not. So okay, before that, print success. Break is outside loop, so you can't use break only in the if condition. Suppose if the if condition present inside of the iteration, then it works. So the break, continue and pass always should be in for loop only. Whether it could be inside of the for loop or else like inside of the if condition, that's fine. But if it is own, you can't use this one in the break, complete if statements. So to show you that example, I've just given this one. This is about break statement. Suppose if we want to terminate or like stop the iteration. Iterating means each value, it is like coming first value and I is checking SLP is not equal to, then again going to here. It's like it's still SLP, it is printing the values. So whenever the condition is satisfied, then it comes to inside of this, then it is break. So this is what break will do to stop the iteration. Just if interviewer just might ask you like, what is the break statement? So like how we can use and where we can use. You can just say like we can use this one in for loop statement, and it will just terminate the iteration. Just say these two words. That's enough. See here, break statement we can use inside loops only. Otherwise, it gives syntax error. See earlier we were getting the syntax error. Okay, I just closed that one. Okay, that's fine. So the next statement is continue. So what this continue statement means, like we can use this continue statement to skip current iteration and continue next iteration. See, the same program we'll just discuss. See, in this list, we have this SLP, right? So I just want to skip this one. I just want to skip this one. And this break statement, once the condition is satisfied, it will terminate. It will not go this iteration, right? So I didn't want to do that. Once this condition is satisfied, but should go to that next iteration as well. So this continue statement will help you to do that. So just to give continue only the statements like. See. Okay. Just do what we'll do, what we'll do, what we'll do, what we'll do. Okay, we'll just use else statement for that because we need to print the statements, right? So I. Okay, let's see. See, it is skipped else because every iteration, the iteration one comes into I, then it will check the if condition. I is equal to no. It is then it will come to else part and it will print that. So once it is reached SLP, now it go to if condition. So SLP equal to SLP. Oh, okay, the condition is satisfied. Then it come to continue. So what user mentioned here, continue, right? Suppose if user mentioned continue here, the continue statement, it will think, okay, then I have to go to the next iteration itself. So it won't stop. But if you use break means then only it will stop the iteration. But continue will help you to iterate the next iterations as well. So after whenever here the condition is satisfied, right, the SLP. So iterations also will print. See after that here. Suppose sorry. So I'll use the same break statement. For to just show you. As is it recording? Okay. Okay, suppose now if I just use this one, see, you got the point. So when I use the break statement, it has stopped because when it reaches this one, the SLP, it is terminating. So the continue will just skip. It will skip that. It will won't print the condition where it is that, and it will go for the next iteration. That's it. You can just say that. So the next statement is pass. So we can use this pass statement when we need a statement syntactically, but we don't want to do any operation. Sometimes this one only. Now here this continue what it is just, it is not printing this SLP. So now if I want to print still SLP, if the condition is matches along with this one, I'll use this pass statement. Let's see how it works. There is the conditions. It is skipping, it is continuing. Okay, this one we can't use this one as like that. How we can go, how we can go, how we can go. Okay, here I will just not equals to, let's see, print. I see this example. Whenever user using for loop and the iterations when first value I is not equal to SLP, that is true because 1 is not equal to SLP, right? Then it will come to hidden statement. Once it reaches SLP, SLP is not equal to SLP means that is equal to SLP, right? But here we have given not equal to. That means what it will go, it will come out of the loop, but it will still go to the iteration again, but it won't skip that. Let's see. So it is just not printing anything, just pass is same like continue, but this one we can just use sometimes like in if functions, we use this one most of the times. For now that pass I'll just keep aside. While discussing functions chapter, we'll discuss that one. So for now just remember only the break and continue. Why this pass means, if you define some function and if you don't pass any statements or like print also, if you just declare pass, that's it, the function still works. So that one we'll discuss in the function how we can use. For now, we'll just remove this one. Continue. Okay, this is about sorry, that is break and continue statements. Okay, now let's see discuss about strings. Now these are the chapters which we are discussing on Monday. What is a string? First of all, the string, it is a data type in Python. So earlier we have seen that only integers, floats, and boolean types, right? So now let's see with string how we can use this one. So these are the objectives in the strings. What is a string and why string contains methods, and explain different methods in the strings and how to access string characters. So suppose this is the one string, right? So inside of this, I want to print only I. So how I can print that and what is immutable, and explain about string immutable nature. Let's see. So what is a string? First of all, what that it is a data type, but there are two definitions, guys. So it is a group of characters. That means see, it is a string, but it is a group of characters like group of letters, because sorry, it's a group of letters. We call it as a string, but the string always should be in the quotations. Either it could be in single quotations or like double quotations. So a group of characters, that is called a word, that is a string. So enclosed within a singular, double or triple quotes. So we can use all these three. This is also good, and this is also good, as like these are also good. So we can use anything as a string. So the other definition is, we can say string is a sequential collection of characters. See here, sequential means like line by line. It is we arrange. That is called sequential collection of characters. We call it a string. So just a small note, guys. In any kind of programming language, whether it be Java, C, or Python, mostly uses data type is string only. We always this one. So in strings, we can define like single quotes, double quotes, single triple quotes, and double triple quotes. We can define like this. So name one equal to this SLP, and name two equal SLP, name three Bengal, like this. So the single triple quotes and double triple quotes. So this is about complete string. Suppose in interview might ask you what is a string means. You have to say it is a group of characters enclosed with singular double quotes. That's enough. That's not more than enough. So accessing string characters. See now, I told like I want to print only G here. This Bangalore is a string, right? I want to print only that Bangalore G using, we have two types. One is indexing and slicing. So we can access string characters by using index or slicing. Let's see what are these things. How I can use these to print only one character in a complete string. Indexing strings. Indexing means a position of strings characters where it stores. Before this one, I would like to, okay, we'll just see this one in the next slide. We see we need use square brackets to access the string index. So just remember this one, this symbol, that is the square brackets, we have to use to give some value here. String indexing result is string type. One more thing, when you're dealing with this indexing or slicing, so the written output will always be in the string only. You guys remember like when the input function, input predefined function, what is the return type? That is a string, right? The same way here we're dealing with the indexing or slicing, the always will be a string type again. And string indices should be integer, otherwise it will get error. So here this indexing always should pass only integers, whether it could be negative integers or like positive integers we can pass. So we this index, just see the statements, and next slide I will show you the complete example how it is shown. So we can pass indexing with the index range, otherwise you'll get error. So again, Python supports two types of index, whether it's positive or index, or negative index or positive index. Let's see. So the positive index is the position of the characters can be positive index from left to right direction. Suppose see, here it is, we just give one string right here, hello world, it is a one string, either it could be Bangalore, any string. So here from left side, the first letter always starts with 0. If you are dealing with the positive means the first letter always with 0, then each character have one number will be there. Suppose in your string there is one space, right? That space also considered as one string as well, or it's like one character. So the next letter. So total how many letters are there? Total 10. So it means, but here see 0. It starts with 0. 0 to 10 means it is 11 are there. So if you are going with from left side to right side, that means this side to this side we are going, right? That is called left direction. That is called positive. Suppose if you are coming from right side to left side, that is called negative index. But negative index always with -1. There is no because 0 is already here itself. We don't have -0 right in the negative index. So that's why it starts with -1 till 2. How many characters are there? See here, negative index. The position of string characters can be negative index from right direction to left direction. Pawan, you got the point, like why we discussed about this indexing. Suppose while trying to fetch some character in this string, right? Suppose if I give 20, it will throw error. That error is called out of range index. That is called index error. So we have to get the like we have to pass only the indexes should be matching with these characters inside of a string. So let's see a small example for that. And now I'll just comment this. I'm just taking one variable. So because everything we need to store, we have to store in variable only. No, we don't have any choice. Now I'm just taking double quotes. Bangalore is a silicon city. Now let's see. So I'm just taking complete sentence as a one string. Now I just want to print only this E. I just want to print only this E using index. How I can give? See, just count from left side 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Suppose so to give that we have to give this print power. See, var. So we have to give the print var. So now what element I'm just trying to print only this character, right? E. So what is the index of this one is 8, right? So, and you guys remember like index we have to give always in the square brackets. Pawan. See here, later you can see. I'll just give the notes as well. You can see. See now, where it is a string. So what variable you have used? The where, right? So here, just give where and use this square brackets. So inside of the square brackets, you have to the index number. So what is the index number here? This one 8, right? So just give 8. Now print that one. See, it is getting E. So I want to print, suppose this S. Now what will be the index of that? 8, 9, 10, 11. So if you just give pass 11, just save, update. So it is printing S. So this is where you can get only one letter using index. Whether it could be a positive or negative. Suppose I want to give negative, but which one I want to print? This C. Suppose if I give positive means we have to give 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, something like that. Suppose from reverse side, I want to give only the integer means you can just give -4. It will give. So to print from the right side as well, you have to just give the negative index. That is called, suppose, okay, let's see, minus, suppose if I just, yeah. Just getting like string index out of range. This is the error because we don't have like 100 characters in this complete sentence, right? That's why it is giving error. Suppose if you just give positive as well again, it will throw same error because it is giving the index out of the range. So either you can pass positive or like negative, both are valid. So this is the one example. You can just see as soon as you just see this picture, you will understand like how to give the index for each character. The next one is we have just seen the index, right? Now let's see the slicing, how each one will work. So slicing means, before that, what is a slice? Slice means it is a small part. It's like suppose if you take general example, mango, someone asks you make it slice means you will make it as a small parts, right? The same way here, slice is a substring of the string. How we can say? Bukkalu. In Telugu we can say that bukka, right? So we can make it the same thing. Substring of a string is called as a slice. A slice can represent a part of string, but from string or a piece of string only. That is called, we call it substring. The slicing we call it as a substring. So string slicing result is a string type again. So here, sorry, where is the script? Yeah, this one, and I'm just giving 8, 9, 10. Okay. Before that, I want to check. Earlier, if you just give 10 means you will get I, right? This is the output you will get. But I want to check the type, what it is. Sorry. See, it is giving string because if you use index, the output always comes in the string only. The same way in slicing also, the output will comes always in the string type only. Here, class, that is the type is string again. So we need to use square brackets as well for slicing also. For index, we pass only one like one number. Either it could be a 10, 20, 30, anything. But in slicing, we can pass 3 types are there. So let's see how we can give. The syntax are that this is the variable. So the variable, open the square brackets and just give start colon stop. So this one, how, let's see. Start means it indicates the index where slice can start and the default value is 0. Suppose in this one, I just want to print only is. So earlier using index, it will just print only one letter, right? Now we can print words as well. The complete sentence you can print, or else like you can just give print only is, or like only silicon, only city. These are substrings. So let's see how you can use this one. So for that, I don't want to print. I'll just use another variable to store that. So now just give variable name. What is the variable name here? And open the square brackets. And what is the syntax? Start and stop, right? Suppose if you don't specify the start here, the always starts with B only because that is the 0th index. So suppose, yeah, suppose now I don't want past that. Now I want to till print here. Complete Bangalore, I want to print. So what is the index of last this one? 8, right? So now if I just give 8 means it will just print only R till R only, because text the stop right here, the stop while running the script, it will give the -1 to tell that exactly. Okay, now where it starts means default is 0. If you don't specify also, it will take 0 only, but 0. And what is the value? Are just going 9, right? So 9. But inside of the script, inside the Python virtual machine, will treat this one 0, 9 minus 1. Now what will be the result here? 8. So it will take that 0 to 8. 0 to 8 means what is that complete word the Bangalore will get. Suppose if you just give 8 here instead of 9, if you just give 8, 8 minus 1, it will consider. So it will get till 7 only. So it will miss some last two letters of the complete word. So this is about the range, like this is the start and stop of the slicing, how you can use. Let's see, like I'll just give both print AB, and I'll take CD equals to where I don't get confused here. See, I'll just give both. Here's the script. Yeah. Okay. See, earlier when I just given only till 8, it is considering 8 minus 1, that is 7, means till it is taking considering all this one. Now when I just give 9, it is considering the complete word. This is how we can give the start and stop for slicing. There is one more thing. Step also. This is interval. Step means interval. Suppose, sorry guys. Suppose you want to eliminate. So you want to print like B and N and A, next O, next E, like that. Suppose you want to print like that. By default, here and always will be 1 only by default. If you don't specify also, the default interval, that is step means that is interval, always 1. Suppose you here, if you just give 2 here, let's see the magic. Earlier, for this result, what will be the output? Complete Bangalore, right? Now here, I'm just giving one more colon. I'm just giving 2. So now what it will do, it will just print the first one, then it will like skip this one and come this one, this index. Banavio. So instead of Bangalore, we are just given interval as 2. That means skip each letter. Suppose if you pass 3, then it will it will skip 2 letters. Suppose like if here 2 means it will skip 1 letter. Reduce that. So if 4 means it will skip 3 things. So remember that. What is based on the interval inside of that 4 minus 1 as well, the interval. So it will skip those many letters. See BAE. The BAE means this one. So it is eliminated all these 3. Then it is printing A. Then it remain all next 3. It is eliminating, just printing this one. So this is the interval. How this the interval is working for you? Is interval, or like we can call it a step. Suppose I want to print only this one, right? So now I can, instead of 0, what is the first character of this one? Like index till 8, 9, 10, right? So here you can pass it like, okay, and I'll just keep this one aside. Why I am using different variables means, in maybe this is just a normal script means 1 or 2 lines only. But if you are writing some script, maybe 100 lines or 50 lines, that time you want to use this A being somewhere else in your program. So that's why I'm just writing this one, storing in one variable equals to where, and what is the first index? I'm just going to get this one, right? So this index is 10, sorry, 10 colon, and what next? 10, 11, 12 we have to give, because we this is I'm getting only this one. So 10th index and 11th index means here we have to give 12. then only we'll get the result. Getting yes. So now, what is the type of this one again? Because if you are using slicing or index, the always comes in the string only. This is about complete slicing, guys. So any questions, Pawan? If you have any doubts, you can ask me now itself, or like later while practicing. If you're getting doubts, just ask me. So now let's see the definitions. Now see that start means it indicates the index, right? The index position of that, where slice can start. So the default value, if you don't specify anything, it starts with 0 only. So the stop, it indicates the index where slice can end. This one to till Bangalore I want to print means what is the index of the last character, and plus I have to give one more value. So till the last eighth index is 8, right? For E. So you have to give 9, then only it will print the complete string. So default max value is allowed index of the list. So we can give the last index also. Suppose if you go till 100 means it will throw error. Let's see now in this one only. I want to just pass 120 here. Let's see whether it will pass error, like it will throw error, like it will print the output. It is still printing. You're not getting any error because while only for indexing, it will throw error. Now with doing with slicing means making a part. We don't get any error because it will print till at the end and it will go out. Now we have seen just giving only the positive integers, right? Now I want to print this complete string in reverse. How I can do that? Using slice, we can use interval. So let's see how we can use that. Where for that you don't need to specify anything here. Start and end value. Just give -1. It will print the complete string into reverse format. In interview, they definitely might ask you because you're freshers, right? So they will give one string and they will ask you to print the string in reverse order. See, Bangalore is a Silicon City, right? Now it is completely print the order. It's like the letters completely in reverse. It's like you can say magnetic, like mirror image, like that. So the reverse is like if you just give, don't pass start and stop and just give -1. Suppose same this one, I'll just give, I'll take 4 until 20, and here in interval I'll just give negative till you have seen positive only, right? Here I'll just take only positive and here I'll just take only negative, not getting anything because whenever you just giving here, this one also should be a negative. So here again here -20, this end always if it is positive means 8 minus 1 means it will take 7, right? Here -20 minus 1 means -21 it will come. So now -21 means like from where? Here what is the value given? -4, right? So before converting that, so here it will take minus index. Now I can explain. See here -1, -2, -3, -4. So you're just giving -4 here. Suppose same thing. I'll just remove interval. Let's see. See, it is not printing anything. With positive one numbers only, it's dealing with that. So if you just now give interval now, either positive or negative, let's see, it's not printing. Okay, now this won't work. So when you're dealing with the negative integers in the start and stop, you have to give the interval as also negative only. But one more thing, guys, here, I'm just telling, remove this one. If I give -20 colon, sorry, okay, -2 and -10, suppose like this, if I'm giving like this, guys, 20. So minus 22 minus 10 is getting, because the starts always should be smaller only. Now, if you compare, minus 10 is bigger or minus 20 is bigger. So that's why in the start, we have to give the smaller number only. So earlier, when I given like minus 4, here minus 10 means what is the smaller number? Minus 10, because you guys know already like how the index will come from in minus infinity to minus 5, minus 4, minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You graph, you'll remember, right, in your calls. So the same way here, we have to specify the lower number first in the start. This is the start, right? Here you need to always give the lower value, and here you can give the higher value. Now this will work. But in the starting order only, it's not reverse. It is how it is there. See, suppose not minus 10. Silicon City. Okay. So what is minus 10 here? So minus 10 starts from the right side to left side, right? So here minus 1, minus 2 till here. See, again minus 2, this end value always inside how it will treat minus 2, minus 1. Always interval and wherever you give some value, whether it is positive or negative, it will add, or else like it will subtract minus 1. Now minus 2, minus 1 means it will, what is the result? Minus 3. So minus 3, where it starts? From here. I till minus 10, where it is minus 4, minus 5, minus 6, minus 7, 8, 9, 10 till here. See, it is printing the values. Suppose if you want to print that in reverse order, here you just pass minus 1. Okay, it is throwing some error. Okay. Okay, so if you want to print only reverse order, just that is our task, guys, today. Just try give only the negative values in start and end, and just give in the interval also minus, and just see whether it will print in negative order or like. Earlier to print only in reverse order, just give only minus 1 without giving start and end. But I want to print only few characters that in reverse order. Let's see. That is your task for today. Just try. This is about complete index, guys. So that's sorry, slicing. Any questions in this one, like what is the start and end, or what is interval, how to give? So this slicing indexing not only works with strings, it will works with list tuples as well. That once we step into that characters, so that concepts, we'll discuss that. For now, string, these are the string, like what is the indexing and slicing. Okay. Next one, last one is that is immutable and immutable, guys. So immutable means once if you define anything, you can't change that. It is like constant. So once we create any object means in Python, everything you will treat like as an object. Okay, everything will treat like as an object in Python. Everything means like either it is string or like a list, tuple, integer, anything would be, that is a object. The state of existing object cannot be changed or modified. So in interviewers might ask you what is the difference between the immutable and immutable. So just say immutable means it is like constant. Once if you define or like created, we can't change that. That is called immutable. And immutable means once if we create the object, later we can change that. So it is not like constant one. And one more thing, these strings are immutable. So once if you created or defined strings, it will become act like as immutable nature. So once you define, you can't change that all. Now here I'm just trying to fetch the data, but that means storing into some other variables. See here. Or else like you can use print statement only, but I can't change this one. So to change this one means we have to reinitialize that like this only. So but still this one is not change that. So what are the things you want to change with this string? it is having immutable nature. Once if you defined the string, you you can play with, like we can get the data from inside of the string, as like you can get only few letters like that, but you can't change the string. Like suppose here I need to pass Bangalore is a silicon city. So I want to add a here through skip this one. It is not possible. But it's possible with the built-in methods in string, but the output also using methods, right? That output also will be stored into another variable. So how we can do that? Let's see. To get the built-in methods in Python, sorry, we have dir of function. You guys remember till what we discussed? Okay, let it be. Here I will show you. So till now we have discussed different built-in functions: input of, print of, eval of, sorry, value of, eh, and length of. So predefined functions we have learned this. And the next, do we remember any type of? So these are different functions we used. These are the functions I'm just calling. Now I'm going talking about the methods. To get the this directory, this is dir means directory of. I'm just talking about the Windows. If you just type dir, so what we are getting? We are getting the files inside of the folder, right? The same way, if you use dir of in Python, it will give the inside of methods for the different data structure. If you pass like this, it will give the different built-in methods, not functions, built-in methods for the string. We'll get this one. See how to get that one. So we'll just go to the Python console here. Just type dir of string, or else like here I declared var, right? So okay, var equals to Bangalore is a silicon. Okay. Let's see. Now I just want to print what are the built-in methods for any string. Either we can use str of, or else like what is the variable here? Because the variable is having the string, right? So that's why just pass dir of. See, these are the methods. Built-in methods will give to get the, that is dir of, we can built-in function we can use. Sorry guys, I'm just confused. Okay, dir function will help you to print the built-in methods of any string data type. So here again in these methods we have two types. One is double underscore and some character, that is underscore add, and this one is just find like this, right? So two types of methods we have. One method doesn't have underscores and method doesn't have underscores, right? The same way these ones are called magic methods. So this one we'll discuss in the oops concept. For now, we'll just concentrate only on these ones, which doesn't have any underscores, right? Only these methods we'll learn. And one more thing, when you use dir of function, this function, what will be the output? What is the return type of output list? Yeah. So because the complete methods are present inside of this list, see the square brackets, the starting this one and this one. Yeah, there is one more exit also we learned. This one more built-in function. Note down like what are the different functions we are just learning. In the oops concept, we'll understand what is a method and what is a function completely. You'll understand. Okay. Now I have this string, right? So let me change this one to small. Now I want to use these methods. I can work this one because here I want to add some is a, right? So to do this one sec guys, getting. Yeah. So I just want to add is a silicon city. So I just told the string is a immutable nature. Once you created this string, you can't change. But if you still want to change the like changed string will be stored into another variable. So that means var one. So it will be like another variable. So let's see. I just created one variable. So var one dot. Here I need to pass. See, let's see. Sorry. We'll discuss about each method. So how we can change the complete string. So here, if I use the first method, what is capital? One more thing, guys. Here we have n number of methods, right? In the almost only 10 or 12 we'll just use. So we'll discuss only that. So other things, if you want, you can try by yourself once we discuss the completely. Other things I don't prefer. We use this in anywhere till now. I never used like use digit or use identifier, use lawyer. Only few things. But still, if you want to check, you can just check. Now, what is the first method? So here, I want to change the small to capital. So we have a method called capitalize. Capitalize. One more thing, guys. So I told this is a method. So because for every method or function, this parenthesis is mandatory. So if you forget this, like this one parenthesis, you will get error. Why I'm using this one like one more variable? So the string is have immutable nature. So that's why I'm just taking the output into another variable. Now I'm just going to run the script. This is clear. Python 4. See, earlier what is the string here? Small b, right? Now it has changed to capital B. So this is the one capital method we can use. Suppose I just want to change the first letter of each word. I'm talking about each word of the complete string. So we can use different method. Yeah. No, for power new, right? So that's why. So I'm just taking again same character dot. This is a method called title. So this title will change the first character of each word into capital. Okay, something is missed. Did I save? Okay, I didn't save. That's why. Now, earlier, what will be the string? All are like small letter, right? The first letter B is small, I is small, and S, C are small, right? Now, when I use the title, this method, so the first letter of each word, it is capital now. So this is the we can change to like capital means we can use this title. There's few more methods are like uppercase. You want to change all characters into uppercase, like everything. So the method is called upper. Variable one equals to var dot upper of. If you use this method, let's see. Earlier, here the original string is all small letter only, but this one is all capitals. So this is the upper method we can use to change the complete thing. Now all changed upper character this string it's like all in capital, right? Now I want to change that all into small letter now. So we have one more method is called lower. Now you're getting my point, like why using this var one, because once you defined or like getting this output, right? Now this is like string again. That string also have immutable nature, we can't change that. So that's why I'm taking one more variable equals to var one dot lower of. Now let's see the two print statements I'll give var one and var two. Let's see what will be the output now. I'll just print original character as well. print var. So now I'm just printing three strings, three different formats. See, this is the original ones. So it can't change this one. Now, still I want to change using built-in methods. It is storing into another variable, that is capitals. Now, all changed this one, this variable also I'm making into small again. So this is how we can utilize different variables in this one. So let's see, like different characters are there. Sorry, oh yeah, Python dir of str. So we have seen only capitalize. Okay, for now I'll just copy this one, guys. Linux mode only. Okay. Yeah. So we have just for now I'll just remove few things. Just GDLPR, a few more. Okay, we'll just discuss only few things. We have seen capitalize. So it will change the first letter only. So the title again it will change the all letters. All first letters in each word in complete string. Now this upper will do. It will convert all lower case letters to uppercase. Lower. It will convert all uppercase to lowercase. Suppose here I have one more question. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's what we'll discuss. Now, here I have one more question. Suppose I'm taking one more variable AB equals to bang capital N G capital A L capital O R capital E like this. Now I want to reverse this one. Not reverse means like all capital should go small, all small goes capital using this one. Let's see how we can do that. I'm just trying to make some changes to the existing string means it will store into another variable, right? So that's why AB dot upper of print CD. Now for this one, I'll just comment this, guys. Now PY. Okay, it is changing only even small letters also capitals. Now if I use, there is one more specific method for now. Before that, CD, already CD is there, right? Result, okay, result CD dot AB only will take AB dot lower of. Just see, it will print the again all small only. It will make capitals also into small. But reverse one, there is a specific method. I'll tell you. See, this is the actual one is Bangalore is like capital and small, capital and small. This upper will make everything into capital. This lower will make all into small, lower, right? So there is one specific method that to reverse that. So wherever the capital is there, it will make small, and a small one will make into capital. That one is case fold. Case fold will help you to change the case of that. Now I'm going to take result 1 equals to AB dot case fold. See the output now. Oh, it is taking case fold. Okay, again. Okay, one sec, guys. There is some different method is there for that. Okay, one sec. Center count encode and with the expansive find format map index is level ASCII digital interface join upper replace find just partition. No, join you can add swap case. Yeah, swap case. Sorry, swap case means swap. Swap means what is swap? You can convert, you can change that. Swap case. See, all earlier, okay, we'll print the original one as well. Yeah, see, this is the original string. Oh, forget about these two. Now, just see the swap. Whenever I use the swap case, all capitals into making small and small making it to capital. So the swap case will help you to change the case of that. Whether it is upper means lower, lower to upper. These are the different methods we have in Python. There are a few more things. We'll discuss that tomorrow, guys. We'll finish it off the string tomorrow and we'll start with list. So far, any questions to now? And today we discussed swap case. What? Upper to lower and lower to upper. Yeah, these are the 5 methods which we discussed in the strings today. And just practice most of that one slicing concept, because in my interview definitely will be questions in that slicing. So far, any questions or any doubts?